7 tips for having difficult conversations with employees. Meet me in my office. There is something we need to discuss. Hearing those words can strike dread in hearts of your employees, which is why there are so many managers and supervisors are so reluctant to say them. However, the ability to have difficult conversations and to make those conversations both effective and productive is an essential skill for any good manager. Hello, welcome to HR Over Coffee, a video series from the experts of HR 360, where you learn how to effectively hire, manage, and terminate employees. Today, we will be talking about having difficult conversations with employees. Most of us instinctually avoid unpleasant situations and conflicts, particularly in the workplace, where we spend a large portion of our waking hours. Remember, though, that avoiding a tough conversation won't make the problems in hand go away. In fact, avoidance often makes the situation worse. For the purpose of today's discussion, we're not talking about termination meetings, but rather conversations related to performance issues, behavioral issues, interpersonal conflicts, or corporate news or policies that are not likely to be well received, such as the announcement that your company won't be offering raises or bonuses. In case of outside the simple delivery of bad news, you should begin by evaluating the scope of the problem and then investigate the facts. For example, if an employee routinely taking longer than the prescribed time for lunch, it may be the case that he or she is ill or caring for a child or parent. Trying your best to determine if there are outside or mitigated factors. If you can't resolve the issue or have difficult news to deliver, you should plan your conversation carefully. Be sensitive to time and place, and most certainly, address things such as performance or behavioral issues in private. Make notes prior to the meeting so you can remember what you have to say. If you have an HR department, consult with that team prior to the meeting as well. During the meeting, be specific and factual. For example, I noticed that you came in after 6 times in the last month. Use I phrases whenever possible. Rather than saying you're always late is not fair to the others in the department. Try instead, I need you here to be part of the team for our morning meetings. I'm counting on you to know what's going on that day. These seeming differences may seem small, but they are absolutely change how the messages would be received. Also, remember to listen to the employee, either to his or her side of the story, or in the case of unpleasant corporate news, to hear his or her feelings. You may gather important information that will help you to proceed. End the meeting by working together to agree on a resolution. This might include a formal performance improvement plan, offering the employee additional resources and training, or in the case of personal issue, provide the access to the services of Employee Assistance Program. Thank you for joining us today for HR Over Coffee. For more information on HR and benefits management, including progressive discipline and termination, visit us online at hr360.com.